Howdy Periscope. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Hey Gina, thanks for joining us. In Minnesota, we have highs near 50s. We're in the low 50s. We just got some fencing for our blueberry garden. Of course, that was a sponsor from Monrovia. We have a great big series on how to blueberry garden that's coming up this summer. We also have a few other things, but what I wanted to share with you today was that there's a when you blog and when you do social media, you're going to get very good at what you do, and you might not realize it, but you will kind of rise to the top. I had a wonderful conversation on Twitter yesterday. It's pretty dang funny. So if you're seeing this on my Twitter feed, go back. Of course, Sun Country Airlines is owned by a company called Cambria, and I was at a show and I saw Cambria's booth yesterday. I took a selfie by their big sign and I tweeted Sun Country Airlines, who I've had some conversations back and forth with before, and I said, hey, who's I said, at Sun Country Airlines is Cambria's Twitter team as good as yours? And of course they both got on. It was actually a pretty funny exchange because a little bantering back and forth, but it was great. And most people don't even think to use Twitter in a way to engage people like that, or to go and use it as a way to be social. You know, most people just go out there and share stuff. Hi, how are you? I'm responding to a couple questions on the bottom. And what you're going to find is, as you write, as you take pictures, as you make content, and as you use social media, especially if you're doing it professionally as a blogger or an influencer, you're going to realize that you learn a lot of what we would call like the carnal knowledge of these networks, just that intimate relationship. We're talking about social media and blogging, and it's okay to take what you learn there and help other people. I titled this broadcast, it's great to be a good blogger, but use those things, and you can actually get paid to teach those things to people who need. I had a meeting with a company. It's a marketing company or an advertising company yesterday, and they really wanted to start upping their social media game. So I will be putting together and hopefully working with them on something over the next few months to kind of get them up to speed, so they can offer the social media, and there's a troll everybody can block, and get the things up and running like they could for their company, because they're leaving some things on the table, I think. But you know, it's one of those things where you have to do it first yourself before you can sell it to your customers. So I'm going to help them get that thing rolling, and then I've got it all set up so they can work with other people. Here's a question. Really, give me some negative things about the social media. Negative things about social media. You know, if you're using it right, you really shouldn't have any. If you get negative comments from people or negative feedback, use it as a way to show the world how good you are at taking care of problems and how good you are at taking care of your customers. You shouldn't ever get in a position where you have a negative feedback or a negative thing from social media. If you're doing it right, you're going to be able to take all those things and turn them around and use it to demonstrate what a good job you do. So what we're doing, so that was one thing. Another thing I ran across was somebody from that was doing some freelance work for writing. So one thing that comes up quite a bit is a lot of companies, they're busy. They don't want to do all this work and content creation on their own. They just want somebody who understands this and does a good job with it to take care of it for them. And that's worth a lot of money to the right people. So go ahead and work on those things. As a freelancer, you're already doing this professionally on your own to make your own living. People are more than happy to pay you to make good content, to write good copy, or to use your influence to share things. So don't hesitate to do that. So that's my tip. We'll come back, do some more talking. In fact, I have one coming up. The next thing I want to talk about is a campaign I did on Facebook buying ads. I was going to share that with you today, but the campaign data on Facebook wasn't working, so I had a problem loading it. So I think it's just a bug. Facebook just rolled out their emotions, and every time there's a big update, there's always little bugs. So they're still working on that. So that's coming up next. But if you like these tips, check us out, dan33.com/live. I've got them all there. I try to do one every day, and that's our story for today. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks. I like your tips. Good. I'm glad you like them. Glad someone's getting something out of these. But I have some kiddos that are getting really impatient with me. They want my attention, don't you? Say hi. Say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot. We'll check you all out later. Bye.